So guys, here I have iPhone 6, so I'm opening it up. It is running on iOS 11.0.3. Alright, so let's get started. First go to the settings, then scroll down and go to the general, and go to accessibility, go to display accommodations. Alright, and turn off the auto brightness. This will help turning off the ambient light sensor on your iPhone, so it will eat less battery. It is moved from display and other setting side. It should be here, but it isn't. So next up, uh, we have to do what you have to do is adjust it manually. So I'm adjusting it here, and so now let's get to the next one and go to control center, go to customize controls, and add these low power mode over there. Here it is. So I already did it. In the new iOS 11 update, you can add and remove features from the control center. So add low power mode. So as you can see, it is IDN and I've enabled it. Even though I have over 90%, let me show you, 95% battery, I am still using it. It will help you save you a lot of battery life, Then next up is go to the privacy, and for location services, go to motion and fitness. If you don't use fitness app, you don't want to let your iPhone count how many steps you take in a day, just turn them off, and go to health, and if you use any apps, then you can turn them off also. So let's in the same menu, go to the analytics. Sorry, it will take some time to open in my phone. So turn off the share iPhone analytics option. It will stop sending anonymous data from your iPhone to the Apple, so that they can advertise you. So you can also go to advertising and limit ad tracking. It will track you less, and show you will still see that, but your data won't be set, and so your data and battery will be saved in a great extent. So next up, go to iTunes and App Store and turn off the video autoplay option, in-app ratings and reviews, and this option is from iOS 11, and apps have to mandatory add this option in the apps. If they don't, Apple will soon take them out. So there's also an offload unused apps. Turn it off also, and turn all these options off also, because you don't need them. They take up a lot of battery life. So next up, go to the notifications and customize notifications in your own taste. So like for example, I don't use the games and all the stuff on my iPhone, so I have turned those notifications off, so it will save a lot of battery life. All those promos, and they won't be sent in notifications. So next up is go to wallpaper and use a darker wallpaper, because it will let your backlight dim a bit, and you will save a lot of battery juice out of it. So next up is go to battery and turn on low power mode, as I said earlier, from the control center, and here is the list of all those apps using a battery. See it and change your schedule using them, so that you can save a lot more battery life. Okay, next up, go to the yeah, so I'm going to show you the Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. They are not turning off from the iOS 11. That is a bug. Apple has also approved it, and it's still working with it. So if you turn on the Wi-Fi and Bluetooth from control center, all right, so here I'm doing it. So let's go to the settings. See, it says not connected. It's still on in the background and scanning for nearby devices to connect to. It will eat up your battery juice, so go inside and manually turn them off if you are not using them. It will save a lot more battery juice for your iPhones. Next up is just a minute. So I have turned them off now. Next up is go to general and airdrop. Now if you don't know what airdrop is, you can receive files through this option, just like Bluetooth and Wi-Fi and all the stuff. You can turn the receiving off if you don't use it. Now turn off this handoff all option also. If you don't know what handoff option is, turn it off immediately. Now it is an option through which you can sync your files to MacBook. So I don't use it, so I turn them off, both of them. Next up is background F refresh. You can turn it off, because it will make your apps content background refresh in the background, like for example your news feed in Facebook or something like that. So I don't need it. I will refresh it manually by myself, so it will save a lot of battery juice, and so I will turn them off. Next up is the date and time. set off the automatically set date and time. It will save a little bit of more battery use. Next step is go to cellular and turn off the Wi-Fi calling and hotspot when you don't use it. And the other is the apps which use your cellular data. Turn them off also, which you don't use. Like I have turned off some of the apps over here, as you can see. See, like for example, calendar and reminders. I don't use them, so I have turned it off. If you go down, you have the Wi-Fi assist. What basically does it when your uh, connection is slow in Wi-Fi, it will switch to cellular network. So turn it off also. So that, yeah, that's it guys. Hope this video is useful to you, and you will get